Hi everybody, here is Lucie, and today I'm going to share another thing with you about organizing and decluttering. And today I would like to focus more on the psychology of why do we hold on to clutter. One of the common things that we hear these days when you see that people cannot really get rid of their things, their answer is, I wasn't brought up this way. My parents always teach me to treasure my things, to hold on to them, because you never know when you're gonna need them. Or you can always keep this because you never know what you will need it for. Maybe you will use it for something. Now, probably the way our parents are saying this is because they have also been taught this way. And now it will totally depend on your geography and on the living situation of your whole family. But I will be talking about the generation of my grandparents just to make it easy. So there is quite a big difference between how much stuff our grandparents' generation had versus how much stuff we have today in the 21st century in the Western world. And also there is quite a big difference in how people used to acquire stuff. So if we look at our grandparents' generation, back then, it wasn't so easy to get stuff. You had to go out, maybe queue for things, maybe things were not available all the time. And also the quality of things was much higher. And also the price of the things was much higher. So maybe it wasn't so common to come home and, with new pairs of jeans every week. But it's really, really easy to do it at this age, at this time of globalization, when we moved our produce to poorer countries. And so everything is extremely cheap. Everything is extremely easy to acquire. You actually don't really need to go out anymore shopping because you can just pull out your phone and Amazon will deliver everything to your house for really cheap prices. Like, there is very little obstacles between you and having and not having the product, be it clothes or appliances or whatever it is. Also, the way of marketing has changed a lot. I feel like the marketing these days is extremely sophisticated with all the computing of what is it that you need to hear for your age and for your demography and things like this. So it's really easy for us to just be fooled by all these specialists in marketing and to feel like we always need things. And so if you look at how we acquire things now, which is like so simple and so easy and so fast and so cheap, and then you look at the way our parents or grandparents' generation did acquire stuff, there is quite a big difference. That's why I think it's quite important to look also at decluttering or keeping stuff in the same way. So if you have been taught not to throw things away by your parents, you also need to ask yourself whether you live the same way your parents did or grandparents.